Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This is going to be one of my superstars, my Drew McIntyre. He is a 5-star bronze max. He's going to go 5-star silver in a few minutes when I start my talent up for this month. Before I do that, I was going to show you guys how I run him, why I like him, and see what you think. Like I said, he's 5-star bronze max. I'm going to start out and take a look at his strap. He's strapped up, and I think I'm really a fan of this way of running him. I run him move damage. If you look, I have almost 180% green move damage between the two takedowns. I do have a 25% HP strap for him, which is kind of nice. It adds up a lot. One tier 5 metal on him. I'll move defense. The nice thing about this one is it gives me blue gem damage at 9% and green move damage at 6%. So some really nice substats on that one. This one has 6% green move damage on it. Here's the green move damage metal, 133%. And then finally, I have green move damage and blue move damage on the takedown gem, which isn't maxed yet. So there's still some room for growth there. You may also notice I don't have a skill plate unlocked for him. Were I to have a skill plate unlocked, interesting would probably be either 2 words for you, which would be kind of interesting. With the finisher, blowing up the snowfall gems, potentially catch that, hit some more, maybe hit some more snowfall gems, or good old faithful cheap shot. I don't have enough cheap shots to go around, so I haven't bothered to unlock it. But I might unlock it and try 2 words for you on it just to see if that adds a little bit to the destruction on the finisher. So he has double takedown. If you set him up, you don't have to. You could go Fury or one Fury, one takedown. Whatever your green move metal is at, I believe is the best thing to do for him. If you look, you can see the finisher is hitting almost 300k on the Claymore kick, plus additional gem damage, almost 200k on the overhead belly-to-belly suplex, and then the Future Shock DDT is hitting 75k. Typically, I've been using him in Feud. Turn 1, he's doing around 800,000 damage and recycles flawlessly. So let's look at the entourage. We can look at the moves. Claymore kick, 10 MP green finisher, deal 95,000 damage and choose a 6x2 area to swap into yellow gems. Overhead belly to belly suplex, 8 MP green, deal 60,000 damage and make 15 random gems into snowfall gems, which makes everything below them into blue. And then Future Shock DDT, deal 46,000 damage and choose 5 gems to make into green gems. That's a 7 MP blue. Entourage, Lawler for 4 blue MP to start. Razar for 1 extra blue MP. The choose isn't needed at all. Razar is on there for the extra MP because in Feud, that gives you the extra one and makes him perk proof in Feud so that he can start turn 1 regardless. I have Jey Uso on him for green submission gems, do more damage, which does nothing, but green moves that deal damage will deal 10% more. So that adds 10% more. Alternatively, I could run Alpha for 15% more blue gem damage, and that would be pretty good. You could run Braun for more yellow gem damage, since you're making a 6x2 yellow as well. I'm buffing the move damage. I like that, but those are other options. And Gooker, any color moves that deals damage will deal 25% more damage. I don't have the blue move damage coach. I want to say it's Hall of Fame Honky Tonk Man. I'm sorry, the green move damage coach. I don't know for sure. I think it's a Hall of Fame. No, it's R-Truth, I think, actually. Pretty sure it's R-Truth. I don't have him either way, but that would be who I would like to use, along with getting a tier 5 takedown percentage medal. So that's the setup, and this is how I feud with him. So this is the feud setup. If somebody doesn't have MP down, you can replace Razar with Tech KO or Tech Gold Dust for more green move damage. But building him move damage is the way I like going. I'm going to run a few matches for you, and we're going to start with 5-star bronze strapped AJ, and we'll end up against a 5-star silver. We'll actually take a Powerhouse Drew on at 5-star silver. But yeah, he's really good. He recycles a lot. I enjoy him. He's very, very fun to play. He's also amazing for tours and stipulation. He can do blue stipulation, he can do yellow stipulation, and with a different set, he can even do green stipulation. So he's very versatile. I believe I don't have +1 MP on my tour perks. So in feud, 2-3 matches and he's recharged. But my tour perks, I only have +1 MP. I don't think I have anything on a match. Let's take a look. One more. Yeah, nothing on a match. So I start with 1 extra, nothing on a match. So I am going to need 8 to fill the finisher. Normally, 2-3 matches would be enough. One, two, three, four. Go 5 there, and 3 there, and hope we don't cause a cascade here. Perfect. And you can watch AJ's health just melt. I forgot to check him at the start. I want to say he was over 700k or right around 700k. I've heard a lot of people say they don't like snowfall gems because they're worried about the placement. This is a kind of a great example, actually, so it works out pretty well. If I take this here at the top, which generally you want to stick with the top, I only get 2 columns. So I'm actually not going to choose the top. I'm going to go down much lower. And a lot of times the cascade that happens after that is pretty impressive, even if it doesn't look like it's going to be good at the start. So the randomness really isn't too big of a factor. You can see I got a decent cascade. Ended up doing 440,000 hit points. Almost completely wiped AJ's health out. He has 17,300 left. And that was about as bad as you're going to get on the snowfall gems. So that's 700,000 plus turn 1 on a bad snowfall output. So we'll go against Showboat Piper. He's got a lot of health. See if we can't get a nice cascade and get a big number. But yeah, I've used him a bunch in feud now at this point. Other 5-star bronzes, I've never had an issue turn one-ing them. Only on the insanely unlucky cascade do I not finish them turn 1. And he can beat a lot of 5-star silvers on turn 1 and easily all of them on turn 2 because you're doing like 1.5, 1.6 million damage. So he's had no trouble and been really, really good for me. And I have no one else using a blue MP trainer in feud, so he was wide open for that as well. 5, that looks relatively safe. Let's see how it works out, though. Yep. And just the damage, move damage really adds up with Drew. This is a much better spread across the gems. I'm gonna go with this one. Another 445k. I'm really looking forward to taking him 5-star silver. And actually leveling him because he has so much gem damage too. All of the levels are going to make quite a big difference on him. Usually a lot of the move damage guys doesn't really matter because leveling them doesn't increase that. But he has a bunch of move and gem damage, so he's a combination of both. And pretty impressive, to be honest. And then let's hit up 5-star silver powerhouse Drew. you guys have watched me stream, you've seen me show off Drew a bunch, so this is nothing new for you. But he's, I think, one of the most underrated technicians, and I happen to believe he will scale well in any scenario because he has good gem damage moves, and he recycles, and he has really good move damage. You just need to set him up properly. He's a dynamite technician. He can do a lot for you. Big fan of the card. Big fan. So we're almost for sure gonna need to cycle the moose to go through it twice. So because he's got 1.8 million health, so of course I get a cascade this time. Again, in feud, 2-3 matches does the trick. So be a non-factor. I'm actually going to take some damage because I doubt I'll keep him down turn 1, but you never know. You know, if I get a good cascade, get some crit action, Drew can hit really hard. Again, here's a really bad spread for the snowfall gems. One of the worst ones I've had, actually. Still 450k. And Drew couldn't kick out. That's the other thing. Even if they're 5-star silver, if they don't cascade, they're not going to kick out. We'll run it again. One more. There are lots of different ways you could run Drew, different combinations. This is just my favorite. It works for everything I want to do. So I don't run him any other way. I do think skill plate, though, I'm pretty sure I'm going to unlock it and try the 2 words for you, since I don't have an extra cheap shot, and have some fun with those snowfall gems on that finisher. Because you're hitting all 3 moves every turn, so 2 words for you should go off a couple times, at least once. I could have probably picked a better spot to put that, but it's whatever. So we can get 1, 2, 3 at the top. If we go right here, we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, which should end up being more damage. $500k on that one. Good, he kicked out. So we did 800,000 on that first cycle of moves. One, two, three, 4, 3, 4, 5, and then let's do 3. There we go. And now the snowfalls. So we'll get the snowfall gems in. Really like this spread on the snowfall gems. Hit the finisher, and this should put Drew away. So keep in mind he started at 1.8 million health. Second cycle of the moves. Did have that one cascade that caused a premature pin. And there's a nice cascade on the finisher finally, and 653k. He had 47,000 left for hit points, so 2 cycles, 1.8 million damage, and that's why I like Tech Drew. He cycles endlessly, hits really hard, and is a really great feud guy. Damage output very similar to Zombie Brian. Hopefully I can get a tier 5 move damage medal for him. But I'm really interested to hear what you guys think. So let me know in the comments what you think. I always like hearing what you guys are thinking. I plan on keep doing this series with guys as they take them in Maxim 5-star bronze. So probably see an Alpha soon, maybe a China, maybe also who's the Naomi possibly, as I take them to 5-star. So yeah. Anyway, guys, remember to like, subscribe, and share as that helps me out. Other than that, thanks for watching and good luck out there.